Hello and thanks for joining me again for another episode of SpaceBourne 2. So now we've been tasked to build a capital station. In the last episode we did a raid and we collected up some of the resources that we need to build that station. It's not quite enough to build it, but we're going to need heaps of these resources for further upgrades. So what we're going to do now, I had decided previously I was going to build my capital station in system number 1. I have actually decided now that I'm going to build it in system number 2. So I'm going to click on there and I'm going to click add to bookmarks, because we're going to be coming back to that system quite often. Probably also going to be coming back to N1 quite a few times as well, so we'll add that one to the bookmarks as well. So now from the bookmarks we can just quickly set our route from there. So we're going to head on through, we'll hit Control H and we will start building our capital station.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
So it's just one jump away.
Destination reached.
Okay, so this is going to be our home, and the reason I've decided to come here is because we've got a freelancers guild here and we've also got a complex here, and the complexes now have security terminals as well as trade terminals, or not trade terminals but like shopping terminals for ship parts and weapons and stuff. So that means if we go for a raid, we've got to come back to our headquarters to do some upgrades and various things. So instead of making a detour to other systems to sell off our junk and drop off our prisoners, we can come straight here. We can drop them off here. We can head into the Freelancers Guild to see if we can get any upgraded weapons. And our headquarters is going to be right here. So we're going to hover your mouse over the planet and hit B. Now you don't have to have all the resources ready. You can start building it straight away. So this bottom one here is your capital. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to put in a name for our capital, which is just going to be Oz HQ. Accept and build.
So, our capital station will be here then. I really admire the planet's view. I'm sure we'll make history here. I am getting to work with my team immediately.
Okay, so now if we go up to faction and we go to structures, you can see that he started building there. And these amounts, the total required is obviously the total amount that it costs to build. The current required is like, it's that minus whatever he's already taken out. So he's up to 1%, so he's taken some of that. So this is what's left that we need to build it, and this down here is what we have. So we've got enough of the raw materials, we've definitely got enough of the tech, but we're still short on some tools. And he'll keep building until he gets to, like, runs out of whatever he needs. So what we're going to do, now that he's started, you can see the stations here. I don't think that we can enter it at the moment until he's built it. Let's just go have a look.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
So we'll just go and have a quick look. I'm not sure. Yeah. So it's still in a construction phase. It's going to look a lot different when it's finished. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to, let's just check these guys, make sure they're all, this guy I'll swap over between fighter and ground forces. All 4 are fighters at the moment. So we're going to hit T and we're going to go into raid mode. Gonna pop all 4 of these guys in here. And we're gonna send 2 to the escape route. And the other 2 to the Stargate. And we're gonna head over there too. Gonna hit plunder. And, well, we're gonna look for convoys. See if we can find a convoy that has fighters around it. Not seeing any over there. There we go.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Alright.
Weapons online.
Let's shoot some of these guys down. Fighters are over at a different one, I think.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, there's a captain just came out of that one. Take care of him.
Shield recharging.
Let's hit number 4 and try out our holographic mirror. So we'll see if this raid might not give us quite enough to finish building the station, but it'll give us a few resources. You can see the tally up the top there. And then once we've done this raid, then we're going to need to warp out the long way. And then we're going to come back and we'll take over the system. Alright. Okay, where's this spider? Over there. Gonna hit 7 and use our shield boost. Don't know how well this holographic mirror works. Let's finish these fighters off. Still a few here. Alright, so take care of these guys. Our other guys should be taking care of other convoys, I think. Alrighty. Okay. Got a few pods around here, so now don't have energy to use our stabilizer, so gonna hit number 8, use one of our energy boosters, then we'll hit 5, pick up some of these pods. Alright, need to get a bit closer to these ones. Send out our pod catchers. And gee, there's lots lots of pods everywhere. You can only carry 4. And I think that's going to be our 4. One's come in. We'll collect up these crates. So we'll just go select all, send out our probe, wait for it to come back. And let's just have a quick look. Yep, so we can't grab any more guys there. And there's our cargo. Alright, let's cruise on over here. And I think this might be the last one. Send out the holographic mirror again. It is using up our energy, that holographic mirror. But let's see how we go. Not really used to using it. Yeah, alright, got more fighters over here. Okay, another one there. Quite a few. Alright, let's take that trade ship. That's what we want. Alrighty. Alright. So now we need to get out of here. So we're just going to cruise on over to there. So we bookmarked N1. And off we go. So we did get some resources there. Let's have a look. Let's go to structures. Alright, so we're just going to be a little bit short, but that's not going to matter too much. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a bit of a lengthy trip back. So I'm just going to pause the recording. I'll drop off our prisoners and I'll sell our stuff, and I'll meet back up with you in just a moment. Okay, so I came out of warp in N1 and sold off some stuff, and then I came back to where we're building our headquarters, and I've stopped over here at the complex. And when you land here, you want to look for this elevator pad. Hit F and go inside, and so you can sell stuff here as well. But got a security terminal here, so we can drop these guys off. And there's a ship terminal over there. You can buy your turrets components there. And And now, hop back in our ship. So whenever you do a raid like that, you have to warp out and you have to go the long way. So now what we're going to do is we are going to hit T again. We will toggle raid mode again. Put these guys back in another time. Now, if you try and plunder the same system twice, like in a row, there won't be any trade ships. You'll need to wait for a certain amount of time to pass before you can raid the system again. But since this is where our headquarters is, then we are not going to plunder it this time. We're going to hit capture instead and click confirm capture. And now,
Star system is under attack by WRA. All civilian ships, please enter warplay and wait in a safe orbit until the threat is eliminated. Rest assured, we will use all available resources to swiftly end this attack.
alright, so we want to cruise on over to there. And this shouldn't take too long. So basically we've got to dominate the Stargate and dominate the escape route. Let's send out our holographic mirror. Alright, I think we've pretty much taken out the enemy already. Gonna grab pod. Might get one or two enemies show up, or maybe they're all done and dusted. But basically just similar to when we're doing a station, you hold down control. We're just going to wait for these lines to go green. We do have some fighters coming in. Let's just take care of them. Pretty much got this covered. Once those lines go green, then the system will be ours. There's a few crates to pick up, so we'll grab those. And we'll just wait for a message to come up. Here it is.
This is a distress call from the Star System Command Center. We would like to inform you that our system has been lost to the enemy forces. The situation is dire and we urge all ships to immediately perform a hyper jump and evacuate the system. Repeat, all ships must perform a hyper jump and leave this system immediately.
Alright, so this system is now ours. Go back into faction and we go to systems. You can now see that this system is in here. If we click on this, it shows us some information. We're going to put our tax right up. So we're getting traffic come through here and we're getting income from the traffic using the Stargate. We raise the tax, we get even more. I'm not going to bother doing security at this stage. Costs a ton of money. I'm not sure how effective it actually is. I've done okay defending without putting any security in, so I'm not going to worry about it for the moment. Maybe we'll revisit that a bit later. So this is now going to add to our income of money in the treasury. And let's see how our station is going. Alright, so it's about halfway done. It looks like we may have enough. No, wait. 210, 267. Yeah, we should have enough to finish that. but it is going to take a little while. So anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.